Hey, what's up, y'all? And week one of the 2024 college football season is in the books, and we're gonna talk about it. Yep, we'll talk about this week's winners and losers from this weekend's college football action. Minus one game because we do have Florida State and Boston College tonight. But anyway, yeah, they're trying to bounce back after the loss to Georgia Tech in Ireland in week 0. But anyway, so of course we'll talk about some of the bigger games first, and then we'll work our way down. So we'll start with this Georgia Clemson game. Yeah, 34-3, just complete domination by my Georgia Bulldogs in the second half anyway. First half, of course, we started out slow, 6 points, 2 field goals, and yes, that was really frustrating. But we were able to get things cooking in the second half. Of course, 4 touchdowns. Held Clemson to just a field goal, kept them out of the end zone. Anyway, but then Dabo, what are you doing, Dabo? Whatever you're doing, your process at Adam at Clemson. I mean, it's just not working anymore, and you've got to adapt. I mean, you gotta get your head out of your ass, and you gotta get with the rest of college football. I mean, there's a great thing called the transfer portal. I I don't know if you've heard of it. Yeah, but I mean the best programs in the nation, like Georgia, Ohio State, Alabama, Oregon, even Ole Miss, Texas. I mean, taking things called transfers. So, but anyway, and the fact that Georgia scored on you with 2 transfers, Colby Young and London Humphreys both had a touchdown catch. And then we had another transfer. Dominic Lovett had a catch at the 1. Yes, he took us down to the 1, set up a touchdown. I mean, yeah, you can use transfer portal to fill holes on the team, okay? But I don't need to, tell you about the transfer portal. Yeah, I don't know if it's transfer portal. I don't know if it's the coaching staff. Maybe you need to maybe some changes need to be made. But you gotta do something different, because this this just ain't working. And then before the game, you said that the scoreboard doesn't matter. What matters is that we play hard. And I'm like, really? I mean, I, I mean, yeah, this is the worst thing that has come out of Dabo's mouth since last year when they, had after you had lost a game, right? I remember it was like NC State or Miami, one of those games, and you said that, well, maybe we need to lose a few games to get rid of some of these bandwagon fans. But anyway, yeah, I hope that Michael Williams is okay. But yes, that was a dirty play by Phil Maffa. Yeah, making a low block. Yes, just a dirty play. Blocking below the knees. Yeah, there's a reason why that kind of the cut block, why it's banned. So anyway, and then of course, how about Nate Frazier? I mean, looks like the best running back on the team right now. We'll have to see how Trevor Etienne looks. I guess he's gonna be be playing this week. But yeah, but I want Nate Frazier as RB2. Oh yeah, and then how about Vanderbilt? Yeah, shout out to Vandy. Yeah, for their big upset win of Virginia Tech. Who won 34-27 in overtime as a 13.5 point underdog. So I mean, yeah, this is a huge, program building win. I guess we were wrong about you. Guess you're not going 2-10. I think you're gonna beat Georgia State now. So I mean, you should be going 4-0 in the non-con, and I mean, with playing like that, you might, you could beat a team in the SEC. You could maybe beat South Carolina or someone. Anyway, yeah, you could, might even make a bowl game and save Clark Lee his job, because I thought he was headed toward getting fired. Anyway, now as for Virginia Tech, what are you doing losing to Vandy? I mean, you were down 17-0 at one point, but I mean, you did come back and almost win. But I mean, yeah, it's Vanderbilt. Anyway, we got sold a bill of goods on Virginia Tech. I thought y'all were supposed to be good this year. I mean, I had y'all going. Was it not 9-3? Really? Anyway, yes, I should have had Virginia Tech ranked in my first poll, given that they're 9-3. But I forgot that I had them going 9-3. For some reason, I thought I had them going 8-4. So, but I'm glad that I didn't have have you guys ranked. So, yeah. Now about Florida. I mean, yes, you just got blown out at home, but by Miami. Is it 41-17? I mean, y'all were just terrible. Graham Mertz had like 90 passing yards. I think he was he Gr- Graham Mertz was hurt in this game. I don't know. I didn't really watch much of this game, to be honest. But I mean, I probably didn't really watch that much. I mean, it was what like 31-10 at one point. I think that's when I quit watching. But anyway, so now Cam Ward for Miami is as good as advertised. He had over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. But he did have the 1 interception. Anyway, so who's next? How about Notre Dame and Texas A&M. Here's another team that embarrassed the SEC. You lost to Notre Dame at home at night. I thought you were supposed to have this great home field advantage, this great atmosphere. But I mean, I mean, no. It's like what home field advantage? I really have not seen one as of late. I mean, guess your offensive struggles continue, carrying over from last year. Held just 13 points, only 1 touchdown. And I'm afraid that Connor Wegman, I mean, might not be any good. But I mean, yes, Notre Dame does have a good defense. So as for Notre Dame, I mean, I know that that Notre Dame was really being doubted all week. A&M was being propped up for some reason. They were actually favored in this game. A&M was actually favored by 3. Anyway, yes, Notre Dame really needed this win in order to be taken seriously as a playoff contender. Anyway, let's see. Penn State destroyed West Virginia, 34-12. I mean, I think that that Penn State really is just that good. So I mean, this is not an embarrassing loss for West Virginia. I mean, Penn State is just really good. I mean Drew Allar had a good game, I guess. I really didn't watch that much of this game because I was mainly focusing on the Georgia Clemson game. So anyway, let's see. Oh yeah, I guess we can talk about Colorado and North Dakota State. I mean, Colorado won 31-26. I mean, I know North Dakota State is really good FCS team. They've been the best FCS program in the last 10-15 years. It's not even close. They won a bunch of national championships at the FCS level, but I mean, still, they don't have anywhere near the talent that that Colorado has. I mean, does North Dakota State doesn't even have any 4 stars. I mean, they probably have a couple of 3 stars, but I mean, it's mostly two stars and below that you will find on an on an FCS roster. So they really should not be able to be competing with Power 5 teams, even Colorado. So I mean, it looks like Colorado has not not improved at all from last year. I mean, I mean, your defense is still trash. I mean, that quarterback was named Cam Miller. He lit y'all up both through the air and on the ground. But your offensive playmakers are what made the difference. Shedeur Sanders, and Travis Hunter and Jimmy Horn had he had a great game. Yes, almost 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. But anyway, so now I guess we can talk about this game from last night. It's the USC and LSU in Las Vegas. I mean, 27-20, USC wins. And I mean, we thought this was going to be a shootout. Maybe like a 45-38 kind of game. But the defense has actually stepped up, and it was not the track meet that we thought it was going to be. I mean, it looks like the both of these defenses looks like have shown real improvement just in the way they're playing, just with a different attitude. I mean, they're doing a good. I mean, neither team was really able to run the ball effectively in this game. I mean, but yeah, it looked like these defenses were getting after it, which is something that we really haven't seen lately, especially not from Southern Cal. So yes, hopefully both of these defenses can keep it going. So anyway, yes, guess this is a great game. But anyway, yeah, Brian Kelly was mad after the game. Well, I mean, it should be. You lost. I'm sure the team is really mad too. Yeah, he slammed his fist on the table during the press conference. He said, that we should have won this game, but we let it get away. Hey, you see now. Yeah, I like that attitude. You should want to win. It should bother you when you lose. So anyway, so obviously, Miller Moss and Garrett Nussmeier both had great games. I mean, they were as advertised. So anyway, let's see what else guess North Carolina beat Minnesota 19-17. That was a Thursday game. Let's see. Yep, TCU beat Stanford 34-27. Yeah, so let's get through the rest of these games on my list that I made picks on. TCU beat Stanford, that's no surprise. See, Coastal Carolina destroyed Jacksonville State 55-27. Let's see, and then let's see. North Texas beat South Alabama 52-38. Yep, I made the right pick there. Yep, even though North Texas was the underdog, it took the underdog and they won. So let's see, Kent State, UTSA. Let's see, Kent State beats UTSA 28-16, and Kennesaw State covered the 25, which is what I said they would do. They covered, only lost by 12 in their FBS debut. Anything else? Let's see. Yep. Georgia Tech beat Georgia State 35-12. So they finally beat a Group of 5 team. It had been a while, and you actually did it in blowout fashion too. So now y'all can put that loss to Bowling Green last year behind you. So yep, just like I said after the Florida State game, I mean, Georgia Tech is a new team. So anyway, anyway, let's see the game. But let's see. Yep, Houston. Yep, got blown out by UNLV. Yeah, what happened? I thought Houstoners are supposed to be a Power 4 team. You're supposed to be, beating these Group of 5 teams. I mean, really having a hard time, adjusting to the Big 12. But I mean, you can't be getting blown out by Group of 5 teams. It's like you're still basically a Group of 5 team yourself. So, well, yeah, 27-7. And anyway, so it's about Boise State and Georgia Southern. Yeah, this was a hidden gem of a game here. I mean, it went back and forth for most of the game. So Boise State did end up pulling away at the end. They won 56-45. And then Georgia Southern just couldn't stop the run. Boise State ran for over 300 yards, almost 400 rushing yards. And then that one running back, Ashton Jaunty, yeah, he had like 267 yards, and he had like 5 touchdowns. All right, let's see. Yep. Other than that, you had a bunch of teams, playing lesser opponents. I mean, a lot of blowouts. Some of the bigger scores. You had Alabama beating Western Kentucky 63-0. You had Arkansas 70-0 over Arkansas Pine Bluff. You had Auburn 73-3 against Alabama A&M. You had Louisville was 62-0 over Austin Peay. Let's see, yeah, and an Ole Miss with the most points of the week. They beat Furman 76-0. So let's see. Oklahoma and Texas both played their first games as SEC teams. I think Texas beat Colorado State 52-0, and Oklahoma beat Temple 51-3. I mean, yes. So not a whole lot to take away from these games, but I mean, that's all you can do is score 60 or 70 points. I mean, unlike some teams, let's say, I guess we'll say, Michigan and Fresno State. Yes, according to Nate DeGreat, Michigan struggled in this game. It was like 16-10 at one point in the third quarter with like 9 minutes to go. Y'all did end up scoring 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter to make it 30-10. So let's see. Yeah, and then Oregon. What are you doing? Struggling with Idaho. 24-10. Y'all letting them hang around. It was like 17-14 before you did score late to go up by 10. But I mean, just very disappointing. I mean, how you let that happen? Anyway, speaking of struggle teams, let's see, other teams on the struggle bus. Yes, South Carolina. Yep, you barely beat Old Dominion. It was like 23-19. Let's see, any other games that I need to mention? Oh yeah, about yes, UCLA almost lost to Hawaii. 16-13. You needed a last second field goal to beat Hawaii. I mean, yes, looks like I was right about UCLA. They're just not going to be any good this year. Anyway, yeah, so I guess that's about it. Anyways, let me know what y'all think in the comments below, and thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again next time.